The retail mental model starts with yield and backfills risk. The institutional mental model starts with risk and backfills yield. If you have been frustrated that your XRP does not pay yield yet, and you've been operating on the retail mental model, then just shift into the institutional one, and the absence of yield stops looking like a flaw and starts looking like structural moat. And that's where you want to be right now, especially while you're accumulating. You don't want to be in a phase where you are over leveraged and you are risking your asset a little bit too much, unless you have enough of it, right? And so I'm saying this because I see the comments, and people who've been holding XRP for years are watching DeFi tokens print extraordinary yields and wondering whether they made the right call with it, right? And the answer is yes. The cost of holding the structural simple asset is that you do not get, again, the extraordinary yield at this moment, right? The benefit of holding the structural simple asset is also that you do not absorb the catastrophic loss when the yield machine breaks, because sometimes it does. And you just watched the yield machine break for $290 million, and you did not absorb a single dollar of that loss. Now, here's what that means for you. The structural design of the XRPL just paid off in a way it's supposed to pay off, which means by not blowing up everything else around it. The question that matters for you is not about missing the yield in the DeFi and whether or not you should get it or not. Again, if you have a large position, then you can take more risk. But you need to know where your XRP is sitting when the institutional flow into structurally simple assets accelerate. And if you're holding it in the wrong type of account, and if you have the wrong type of game plan, then you're going to have a large portion of your money given over to the government. And you need to understand that too. People don't like the boring system way of doing things. They don't like thinking about taxes ahead of time. Why? Because it doesn't feel sexy to them. They're chasing all the hype. And so some people just don't want to get that plan together. But I'm telling you, it is a protective mechanism. And after all the years of you holding your XRP and all the conviction that you had, you do not want to misread your ability to lose a lot of money on taxes. This is something you have to think about. The prices are at a point where it is absolutely incredible. And if you do not take advantage of it, I'm telling you, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. And that is why structure matters as much as the asset itself. Your future self needs you to make the right decisions today, so that you will end up in the right place when that time comes. Now, if you do want more guidance on a personalized plan around your situation, your structure, your timeline, and you don't have clarity and you don't know where to allocate things and where to put things and how to establish your plan for taxes, and maybe you need some information about your LLC, and maybe you need information